wasn't for a mic check, I wouldn't have a check at all. A check 1, a check 1, 2. Shout out to Gene Centeno on the beat. Gingy. Look up his album on iTunes, Spotify, all your platforms. What's up? I'm DJ LG. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of LG's House. Episode 19. 19 up in here. And joining me, as usual, in the other room is nobody. Nobody in the other room today, just me. Got a special episode for you today. We actually put something in the can. Gary Snyder and I went out, I believe this was Friday, and we went up to San Marcos and basically did a talk show in my car. So, gonna roll that out for you here in just a second. You can follow me at DJLG2. Excuse me. Too much sangria. What you sipping on? Kirkland's finest. Yo. Carl Schoening up in the chat. He says the Raros glasses. Maybe he means Toros. Is this Toro? I can't see anything in this thing, these glasses, by the way. That's Toro, right? From the Austin Spurs, formerly the Austin Toros, the minor league D-League team. I should say G-League team. Who the hell drinks Gatorade anymore, by the way? Do athletes even drink Gatorade? I feel like nobody drinks that stuff. They just use it to pour on people. What up, Greg? Team 83 up in here. What does that mean? Carl's like Team 93 or something like that. Oh, raros. Raros is Spanish for weirdos. Raros. Okay. Leave it to Carl Schoening to bring us a Spanish lesson up in here. The Bull. The Austin Spurs have an alternate identity like the Missions. Los Raros de Austin. Keep Austin raro, I guess. Whatever. Team 83 means 1983. I guess we're all about Team 83 up in here. Boom, bam. Well, without further ado, we took a ride up to Umami Sushi in San Marcos, Texas, which I believe is probably the best sushi I've had outside of Tokyo. And I can highly recommend it. Head on up there if you get a chance. Me and Gary did exactly that the other day. Welcome to the first ever LG's House on the road.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm LG, and along with me, out of the backyard, out of the cage, is none other than Gary Snyder.
What's up, y'all? How y'all
We are
doing?
currently in Schertz, Texas, the beautiful speeding ticket capital of the world. Schertz, Texas. And we're headed to San Marcos to have some drinks and some sushi.
I can't wait. I know I trust your opinion when it comes to sushi. You're a self-proclaimed sushi snob.
Yeah,
So when
you
you're-
made me that way. Yeah.
You've made me. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. But
Yeah, we're headed to Umami, which is a place that's currently closed right now, but so we got to kill some time. And we're going to go to the square like some college kids and hang out, you know? Instead of being college kids, we're the old perverted kids, or not kids, just old men. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, all right. Maybe we'll go check out Bikini Hill.
Yeah,
See,
really look
Yeah,
creepy.
exactly.
Let's keep driving
Yeah,
this, huh?
yeah.
Should we have our pants on or off when we do that?
We should just walk right out to
Yeah.
Bikini Hill and just hang out there and do nothing.
Hey, ladies, I'm a Scorpio. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, hey.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna let the car drive us to San Marcos. and see where it takes us. Because I just typed in the city. I didn't like type in a destination exactly.
I haven't been to San Marcos in a long time, man.
Really?
It's been a while. I used to service ATMs actually in San Marcos, so I was in there like once every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whatever. But other than that, like actually like going to San Marcos, no. It's been such a long time.
Well, here we go. Let the car drive itself from here on out. Hopefully I don't have to intervene, but sometimes I like to, even when the car's doing fine. I want to just do something different.
Well, you're talking about how like you're just kind of sitting there, like there's no blood flow, everything's just stagnant.
Yeah, my right leg gets like restless because there's nowhere to put it. I can't put it on the pedal.
Yeah.
So my left foot has like this blank spot, you know?
Yeah. What are you saying? You're
The
getting
right
some,
foot, there's nowhere to put it.
Well, you're saying you're getting some knee pain, and it could be maybe associated, maybe, or no?
Well, no, I've had knee pain for years.
Well, shit.
Yeah. And it's just acting up in here because I have nowhere to put my foot. Like I can put it like this,
Yeah.
but I like to have it kind of closer.
Yeah.
I just wish there was like a little shelf like they have on the left side for your left foot. Damn, look at this traffic.
Oh man.
We picked a perfect day to go to San Marcos. But look, see how we beat
Yep.
all of 1604?
That horrible loop.
Yeah, by
area.
cutting down Nacogdoches Road to 3009. Don't you people take my shortcut and make it full of traffic now. I believe that's a curb episode.
The secret's out.
Yeah.
That's how it is in Austin. Like years ago, I had all these secret spots to park downtown, and it'll be free parking, and you won't get towed or whatever it may be. But
Look at that merge, bro.
yeah,
That was an aggressive merge.
kind of was.
Nice work, Tesla.
That's the way you merge, huh?
I mean, that's kind of what you had to do right there. It was a perfect
to.
zipper merge.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was perfect zipper merge.
It was good.
Everyone participated. Now it's gonna try to get in front of this truck, watch.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh shit.
No, it's got the power.
Oh fuck, I'm scared.
It's got the power. I don't like driving behind these trucks, so I'm gonna tell it to go around this guy. Right now.
It is a smooth ride, man.
It drives better than I can. Sometimes. I put it into hurry mode. There's 3 different modes. There's chill, standard, and hurry. And when you're in hurry, it'll jump over to the left lane. And I'll bump back to standard. It'll get back in the middle. Then chill, it hangs out in the right lane.
Was Tesla the first one to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Waymo was the first robo-taxi to be real successful on a wide scale.
Okay.
But Tesla was the first to give this to people, like consumers.
Okay. Because the first time I remember being in a self-driving car was like, it was years ago, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. I mean, it could have been the first series rollout, I guess, of Tesla. It feels like it was.
Yeah.
But we were at this boat party. And you know what boat parties, man? You're sitting there drinking, having a fun time. And
I'm on a boat.
yeah, just partying. And we're, going to get a ride back. And this guy was like, we could just, use my ride. And he looked kind of buzzed. And I was like, bro, you okay though, man? Like the drive? And he was like, oh no, I got this self-driving car. And I was like, oh, no. And that was actually the first time. I kind of forget about this, but it fucking went in and we got there, and we got home safe. But I mean, he used it for that. And I don't know, man, I was on edge the whole time.
Yeah, I'm on edge right now.
Yeah.
Because it was a kind of a quick brake situation here, but it handled it. I just had my foot ready for my braking in case. But look, I'm not touching it. Still makes me nervous though, especially when it's like something like that.
Yeah.
I've had it mess up here and there, but nothing like life-threatening.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing where it was going to damage the car or anything like that. Except for that median. It almost turned into that median. That might have damaged the rim. That curb at the last time we went and got sushi.
Did the video come out on that one or no?
I haven't got to it
because it was
yet.
just facing towards us.
Yeah,
right?
We'll get to it. I mean, I got to figure out what to do with it. So, yep, traffic. Fun. Fun traffic. Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Clears up.
24 miles away.
Clears up ahead.
So are they going to do that bullet train, man? I feel like they've been talking about that for like 20 years.
I wish they could just build an L train above 35 right here.
That's it. Boom.
Boom.
All the way down on the side.
Yeah, all the way
It's
up.
nice and
they
high.
could do it all the way up
Yeah.
to the till it ends in Canada or wherever the hell it ends.
Yeah, just put it high, man. Put it high up. I'll do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's an L train.
Yeah.
They could do it. They just Big Oil would never let it happen. Big Electricity don't want it to happen either.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like that's totally out of my control.
Dude,
right?
if they connected all of the cities in Texas with high-speed rail, it would revolutionize the state.
Yeah. Because imagine
Like-
having a job in Dallas, right? You
Yeah,
could get there and like
people could work finally. The thing is, you'd also have to make public transport in the cities better too. Because yeah, it's cool I can get to a train station, but can I get to my work from there without a car easily?
Yeah, exactly.
And the answer is no, even if we had the rail. So you got to have both.
Yeah, the bus system.
You could start with the rail though. That would definitely help things. And it would change commerce. You could work in other cities. It'd be like the East Coast. Damn, that dude fucked his Maverick up there.
Where we're at.
It's like 2 cars up. His tailgate's all fucked. I saw my Maverick on CarMax.com. They're selling it for $29,000.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. They gave me $23,500 for it.
Have you ever been in a car accident, like a bad one, like a total situation, or no?
No, I've had a car totaled, but it was parked. Somebody backed into me. I've been hit a few times, but nothing totaled.
Yeah, I got T-boned, man. It was like the 16-year-old girl took the car out for a spin. I was going to work downtown. I think this is back in like 99 or something like that. Crossing the intersection, jamming out to Tupac. Just getting ready for work, and boom, I got T-boned.
Yep.
Totaled my car. Called up my boss, like, hey, I'm not gonna make it into work. My car got totaled. He's like, well, you sound fine. I was like, man, motherfucker. He was like a Nazi about, don't call in. Just one of those bosses.
Damn. I crashed my dad's truck when I was 15. I wasn't supposed to be driving it.
Oh, damn.
But it didn't do any damage to his car. It just messed up the other guy's truck.
What type of truck was it?
It was a Chevy Silverado.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't a crash. It was just a fender bender.
Okay.
I just was trying to switch into the left lane, and there was some dude in my blind spot. Hit him. And then I pulled over, and I was like, dude, I don't have a license. Was all like scared. And the guy was like, don't worry about it, man. It's an old truck anyway. It was cool, luckily.
Dude, one of the scariest things, I always think like this is such a lucky situation because I feel like it should have been way worse than what happened. But I was going to San Antonio Community College, and a few of my friends were, going there too, right? So this was during like the break, and the break timed out to where me and a few friends were like, hey, let's walk back to my homeboy's truck. And he's like, yeah, dude, I got a blunt, we'll spark it up. I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? So we walk off campus where he was parked, which was like 7 blocks away. And we sit there smoking this blunt, and we're like, hey man, we got to get back. And he's like, yeah, I'll just drop you off so you don't have to walk. And it was like hot. We're like, cool.
Yeah.
So me and my homeboy get in the back bed of his truck, and he had a small truck, like those little like B2000s or B4, like just a small little truck, man, little Tonka toy. And we're going there, and I remember I was talking to my homeboy, and I see a stop sign, and I see my fucking homeboy just roll past that stop sign. And it was like a millisecond thinking like, oh fuck, he's gonna roll past. I hope there's not a car. And boom, as soon as I said that, dude, it hit like my homeboy, because we're in the back bed against the railing of it, and then just hit right there. And I thought we were gonna like flip out of the thing, but we just like kind of washer machined like that. It just pushed us. And till this day, I don't know how that car did not, that little truck did not flip over, from the impact of this other car. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Thank God I've never been in anything like that.
Yeah, a friend of mine, have you heard of Devin the Dude? He's like a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's got a TV show.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
What does he do? What does he talk about?
I think it's the same guy, right?
Well, yeah, he's like a rapper from Houston, right? He talks about smoking.
Oh, no, I'm
smoking
thinking
bud.
of someone else. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he had that song that was real popular
Yep.
back in the day.
Yeah, so this is when that song was blowing up. And I just got into him, and he's from Houston, for people that don't know. And I saw him a couple times live, actually. But anyways, I was working at this chicken wing spot called Pluckers, and it was me and my homeboy Zach. And the night before, Devin the Dude came in, because he had a show, like, he came in on Friday, had a show on Saturday, so I guess he was just partying out. But he comes in the Pluckers, like, I'm not working at this time, I was off. And Zach is, waiting tables on him.
Yeah.
And so he's ordering chicken wings. He's with his entourage, I guess. So Zach's like, hey, man, I'm a big fan. He's like, hey, well, I have come to the meet and greet tomorrow. I'm gonna be at a meet and greet. I'll see you there. He's like, okay, cool, man. I'll see you there. Cool. So Zach rolls up a blunt, because obviously he's Devin the Dude. He loves smoking blunts, and he was like the last guy in line for this meet and greet. And he was like, hey man, remember me? The waiter. He's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, look, man, I got like some more coupons for some free wings, man. Take all this stuff for later. He's like, dude, badass. And he's like, I got a blunt. He's like, dude, let's hit this blunt now. So he took my homeboy Zach, with him and his friends. They went on their bus, and they're just smoking out, hanging out. And he's like, dude, I'm hanging out with Devin the Dude. He's being super cool. And he's like, hey man, come to our show. So he calls me up, and he's like, Gary, are you off Saturday? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm fucking working, asshole. And he was telling me, dude, I met Devin, I got these tickets, you should come. And so he ended up inviting somebody else. So on the way to the show, and I always drove in this dude's truck, it would have been me, him, and a mutual friend of ours, Craig, and I probably was in the back seat or something like that. And but I couldn't go, so it was just him and Craig. They're cruising down the highway to go to the show. A car swerves coming the opposite direction, hops over and head-on collision into that truck.
Damn, bro.
And it didn't really, the car got totaled, but in a miracle, it just gave them like whiplash or whatever. But whoever was in that back bed or the back whatever seating probably would have flew forward, because like there's no like, the seatbelt didn't work back there or something like that. So just in a weird twist of like fate of me not going, I avoided that fucked up situation.
Man.
And I'm like, damn, dude, like that's fucking crazy. That's another what if as well, involving a damn ass fucking car crash.
Yeah.
But yeah, Devin the Dude, he's a cool guy.
There goes another Tesla car version.
I see him all the time.
Yeah, they're everywhere now.
When's the last time you've been to Canyon Lake?
Probably over 5 years before the pandemic.
Well, I was thinking like we should like go at some point, but you're saying that the levels are
The
low.
levels are pretty low, yeah.
I mean, how big is the lake compared
It's
to?
pretty big when it's flowing. Because it's a man-made lake. It's called Canyon Lake because they flooded a canyon.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
So there's like a underwater forest down there that was, just flooded. That's why when people go missing, it's really hard to find them there.
Wow.
But a lot of people will scuba dive Canyon Lake, and it's super dangerous in certain parts because it's like really, really deep.
Wow.
Like 400 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
So where do they get the water from? They just pumped it out of the...
They dammed something. I don't know what river runs through there, but they dammed something to make the lake.
Was the Guadalupe come out? Right.
Yeah, I think it might be the Guadalupe.
Huh.
I'll have to look that up.
So that's
Correct
funny.
me if I'm wrong in the comments, please.
So that's funny. Someone comes up and is like, you know what? This canyon sucks. Like, let's make it a lake. And
Yeah,
they
it was
just
a whole
did that.
big deal when they did it because it takes up a bunch of the land.
I need to look up some like before and after pictures, see what the canyon looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a pretty impressive canyon.
Yeah. No, in its heyday, I used to go there a lot. Like in the 90s, go to Canyon Lake all the time.
Yeah, a good friend of mine, his mom lived in that area for like 20 years. So that's the only time I'll pay them a visit. It would be there, but I've never went to that lake.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I never went. I had every opportunity that I had to go, something always like canceled it. Cancel.
Look at all these people going there, though.
Mhm.
They're going to Lake Area or Green. Just look at this egg. This is the exit you take to get out there.
Yeah.
Everyone's headed out.
Got some traffic, a little bit of traffic on here, not crazy, which is good.
No, it's just this exit.
Yeah.
Once we pass this, it'll be all good.
How many Buc-ee's?
There's
Are
a lot.
there?
There's a lot now. There used to not be as many, but they're expanding. And they're expanding out of Texas too.
Yeah, because the next big one, I guess, is like Love's.
Love's takes over when you head north
Yep.
because they run Oklahoma.
When I was
But
doing,
Love's is different though. Love's is more of a traditional truck stop.
yeah, they're not Buc-ee's, man.
No,
Buc-ee's on
they're-
another level.
Buc-ee's is not a truck stop. They don't allow truckers.
When I was
Look at that traffic over there. Though.
yeah, fuck that.
Jeff Turner. I'll have to answer that later, Jeffrey.
Yeah, when I was moving to Oregon, I went through El Paso and I just kind of cut across to San Diego. But yeah, I was just hitting Love's, all throughout that route.
Sweet Loves.
Sweet Love's.
Yeah, that's why I want to do a road trip, man. I've never done the only road trip I've ever really done as an adult is I drove to Utah in 2016.
I hear Utah's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
Utah was beautiful. We drove through New Mexico. That was beautiful. And then on the way back, we cut diagonally across Colorado, and that was awesome as well.
Yeah, Colorado's beautiful. And Northern California too, man. It's very scenic up there.
Yeah, I did that as a kid. We drove from San Diego all the way up to Oregon.
Yep.
It was nice, and all the way back in an RV.
That's the thing about Oregon I really miss, man. Everything is so plush, like green, And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
air is like thick with it's clean.
Two-tone Tesla Model Y. They're everywhere.
It's like an affection. Like herpes.
Spreading.
The virus is spreading.
But yeah, I haven't driven since Shirts. It's doing pretty good. I wonder where it's going to take us in San Marcos. There's another sushi spot that I know of in San Marcos that's pretty good too, but
Yeah.
we could like double up. Go to one and then the other.
Damn.
Nah.
Crazy. Crazy talk, bro.
They got this ramen at this one spot. It's like this beef rib. It's gonna be like a neighborhood. Mayfair. Looks awful.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Edwards Ranch,
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
Pleasantville,
Yeah.
or like, what's that song from that show, Weeds? Like, little boxes on the hillside. The wood chipper.
What a horrible way to die. So every time I think of that,
Yeah,
it's like a fucking bloody death, gory death.
Horror movies have done us wrong. It's always a wood chipper.
Always the wood chipper, man. That literally just turns you into mush. Like,
Oh, man.
People would, like, I guess if you have if you own a pig farm, right? 'Cause they eat everything.
Oh, yeah.
They said never piss off anyone that owns a pig farm.
No.
They'll make you disappear, man.
Some weird people that own pig farms. I used to shoot a reality show all about pigs and pig farm families. It was called Pig Royalty.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was on Animal Planet, like Discovery Plus streaming. It was originally going to be on like Animal Planet on the TV, but there was so much drama between the families. The original script was about the kids raising these pigs, but the adults created so much drama and violence
The adults.
that they couldn't put it on regular Animal Planet. It had to go to streaming only.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
Yep.
I remember this
Freaking Tesla.
this one guy that I was delivering mail to in Oregon when I had that mail job. And this is in the rural route, so I'm in the backwoods and all this other stuff. So I'll have to, if he had packages, I couldn't just put it in his mailbox. I had to go into his property. And I always was nervous about being on people's property, right? Especially I'm like a guy in town, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like I don't know if some of these people are maybe sensitive or who knows, just straight up racist about a brown skinned, big beard guy. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, I just want to be very careful with stuff like that. But this guy actually had a slaughterhouse, you know, with slaughtered pigs and made sausages and stuff like that. So I remember going there and seeing him. He just looked like just a wild, crazy, you know, he looked like someone that owns a slaughterhouse and fucking slaughters pigs and stuff. Comes out in this apron covered in blood, some gut stuck on it. He's like, oh, you're the new guy? I heard about you. And I was like, yeah. You know, everyone's going good. I love this little area. Just small talk, but just covered in blood, looking all weird and looking psycho, man. And I'm giving him these packages. He's like, damn. He's like, you know, damn wife, always ordering stuff when I don't know. You know, like kind of laugh, making a little joke about it. I'm like, okay, sir, have a good one. But I was like, oh my God, he just looked so creepy.
Well, wasn't that Chainsaw Massacre was like a slaughterhouse or whatever, a meat processing thing?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't it?
I think it was. Honestly,
I think they were like a little roadside meat processing house.
Yeah, that guy just looked fucking crazy. You just gave me the fucking creeps,
Yeah,
man.
people who are into like taxidermy and, you know, processing meat, you gotta kind of watch out for those guys, you know?
Yeah.
Butchers and...
Yeah, I'm cool with butchers, but I don't know, man.
Some butchers.
Some butchers, yeah.
Some butchers. So yeah, we're almost there. We're gonna be in San Marcos right now. But it says we're 12 minutes away, so it's taking us to the heart.
Yep.
Let's see where it takes us. It's interesting. It's like a Russian roulette with your car.
We got about
It could take you to the hood. Take you down MLK. I used to live on MLK in San Marcos. It's not the hood.
No.
It was hood. It was a little more hood than some streets, but it wasn't like, you know, the MLK in most neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's always like, the MLK area is always a little dicey.
Yeah.
The one in Austin is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I remember when I first moved up there, man, like that whole east side area, man, was hood. And there was like Chacon and 12th Street. And that area was probably one of the most like toughest areas that I've ever seen, even compared to that, because I used to, you know, coming from San Antonio, in a kind of west side area, whatever, like I felt like, oh no, nothing scares me, you know, but nah, man, like Austin had some tough areas back in the day. And I remember 12th and Chacon, man.
Now it's just gentrification, 12th and Chacon.
Yeah, it's all nice
It's
now.
all nice little bars and hairdressers and apartment condos.
That's the only light I ever ran because I was scared I was gonna get like fucking robbed, and it was off of 12th and Chacon. I saw that everyone was looking at me, sizing me up, and I was like, I'm out of here, and just fucking ran that red light.
I
So,
remember
fuck that.
I remember East 6th and East 7th was like a bunch of warehouses.
Yep.
And we used to go to like these raves, like these underground raves that were after parties from the main raves. So the main rave would be at like Austin Music Hall, and it would end at 6 a.m. And then everyone would go to the after party at 7 a.m. for even more raving. It was the most ridiculous thing ever.
Damn, like rave on rave on
Yeah,
rave.
like
man.
like no sleep whatsoever.
Damn.
As the part, and then you get out finally. I think they usually ended it at like 11 a.m. Yeah, we're hitting some traffic in town, huh? Okay.
Is this summertime? Right?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
summer up
so-
here,
yes.
but they have the river.
Yep.
So it's a Friday, and so like like if you want water activities, San Marcos River is a good river to go to because it's spring fed.
It's gonna be so packed on July 4th, man.
Oh yeah.
Coming up next week, and like the last time, honestly, like I like tubing, but it's just I don't want people around me, man. And
Well,
like,
there's some like swimming holes up here. You don't have to tube.
okay.
There's like swimming spots. But yeah, tubing's huge. I'm not a big tuber anymore. I was when I was a kid.
I agree. I got friends that come in, every July 4th just to go tubing, and they invite me.
I
but
don't
I
want.
just don't
I
wanna
want to
go.
tube on the off day when there's
Same.
nobody on the water.
Same. That's why I never go.
Yeah, I don't like being like nut to butt out there.
And I'm a Chihuahua, man. That cold water hits the back of my nutsack, man. I just start shivering.
Well, the San Marcos River, it's the same temperature all year round.
Yeah.
So it, depending on what time of year it is, you'll think it's cold. But it's good, you know.
I feel like I'm hypersensitive to like temperature, like too much. Like
Yeah.
I shouldn't be this, because there's friends like they'll go right into the hot tub, and or jump right into the cold plunge.
I don't like the doing that. Like people will jump into the sauna and then
Yeah.
come out and then jump into the cold plunge to like shock their bodies.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's good for your body.
I don't know. People swear by stuff like that. I don't do that because
Yeah.
again, like I'm a pussy when it comes to temperature.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just
It didn't like this fucker getting in front of me here. See that? Like it detects the motorcycle guy too.
that's cool, man. That's the sensors are just amazing.
Yeah, I can see better than we can because it's got cameras all around the car.
Yeah.
And we're limited to just what we can see from here. You can see people coming from behind, the sides.
Well, I mean, the way I drive is I'm always looking around all crazy.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. I just keep my head straight.
So I can see all this. And more, because there's the pillar cameras that it doesn't even let you see.
And if your eyes are too not looking
That's
forward,
what it's telling me right now.
yes, it tells you to look forward.
Keep your eyes on the road, you jackass. All right, so this is the exit I used to take to go to my old house.
204,
Yep.
Seguin exit.
We got Olive Garden, some fine dining here from the retail hell of America.
Twin Peaks.
Yep. We got Whataburger.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna turn left right here on Highway 123. Yeah, you know me. Still haven't driven since we left Shirts. Just a view right to the side of the car.
It's just crazy how it detects trucks,
Yeah,
cars,
vans.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's weird though. It doesn't detect trains. It detects the train, but what it shows on the screen is just a bunch of trucks going down the train track, a bunch of semis.
Dude, that'd be cool if that's how it was.
Just a shit ton of semi trucks.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so cool.
Dude, I thought it was weird. I was like, why can't they just program a little train thing in there?
Yeah.
I guess, oh well, doesn't matter. As long as it detects something, you know?
That's true. Oh shit. I was looking there and they fucking flinched in. Oh man.
All right, let's see what it does here. It always concerns me on these because I don't know if it's going to turn into the right lane.
Yeah.
But you can see the lines. You can see like.
Yeah. It's merely going off of that, right? Reading that, reflecting.
Think that and the navigation.
Oh, shit. Is it going? Okay.
That's good. Oh, they got a Black's barbecue here. I didn't know that. Black's is really good. So this street's going to be interesting because up here it's like in one ways, and then you have to curve around. So we'll see what it does. This is like the premier spot to go for like, you know, like when you bring your parents in town or graduation because it's a college town. Casa Maria. Everyone goes to Casa Maria.
Look at that lifted.
Just prepare for disaster, but I think it's got it. Yeah, it's got that. That's good.
Oh yeah, this fucking street.
And it's coming over here. All right, good. Doing great so far.
Got my butt cheeks clamped up a little bit.
Yeah. Doing pretty good. Now we got people lit.
People walking.
It's detecting them. Oh, we got jaywalkers. Jaywalkers.
Does it detect that girl's big ass? It's like a big old peach butt.
It'll steer wide of her. What worries me of like stuff like that on the ground, like little bumps and things that it might not just see or think it's like a shadow or something and hit it. It's like all this parking used to not be here. This is all parking for the river.
This bank right here, we service this bank as well too. So a couple times when I'm done, I come right over here to this putt pub.
Oh, nice.
Really cool little bar.
They got, it's a little mini golf, huh? I've never been there.
It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill.
The oldest bar in town used to be over here. It closed though. It was like from the 20s or something. It was called Restless Wind.
So this where we just pretty much find parking, I guess?
It's actually taking us to the square, yeah. It's taking us right to the fucking city hall, basically. Yeah, it's just, we just find parking somewhere up here and pick a bar. There's an Irish pub right there. That one's been there since I was
forever, huh?
Here, yeah. But I say we see if we can find parking on the main square.
So from the main square, where's the sushi spot at?
It's a drive. You can't walk. I mean, you could walk, but it'd take you like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You'd have to cut across campus. It's on the other side of campus from here. It's kind of like closer to the Assy Knoll, is what we call it, or Bikini Hill.
Assy Knoll. I like the Assy Knoll.
Yeah.
Yeah, some tight buns.
Yeah.
You can look, but don't touch. God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna take over because it.
That'd be funny. Take over again and crash.
I saw this guy like in the middle of the intersection. He backed up the.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Chicks.
this town will do this to you.
Yeah, it drives you crazy, man. I think if we take a left, there's another.
There's a parking lot right here
Yep.
that I'm gonna try to park in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, looks like they might charge for parking now.
Try over here to the right. There's a.
Well, I'm gonna check the square real
Okay,
quick.
there's an ATM parking spot over there. So.
There should be some spots in the square. It's really close. What is that? Chicken and wings? That place wasn't there before. Do you feel any of that sun above?
I don't.
Okay. I feel it a little bit, but. I'm gonna order some covers.
Hutchinson and Guadalupe. That's our intersection.
Yes, sir.
I honestly would be surprised if you actually find something on the square.
Oh, I wouldn't be. Look, I think there's a spot right here.
Yeah, it looks like it's open right there, man. That should be it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get ballsy and go further.
Roll that dice, huh?
This is 2 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Damn, that's damn good, bro.
That's
Oh,
pretty
fuck,
good.
there we go. See you later.
I'm telling you,
See
there's
you
gonna
later.
be a
See,
better
roll that
spot.
dice. You're a dice roller.
Look, right here.
Oh yeah, you got it. There it is, man.
And there's the first dish. We made it.
We did it, brother.
Made it, brother. That is takoyaki. It's like a kind of like an octopus fritter. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's a one of the most popular street dishes in Osaka.
Yeah, we had these in Japan.
We did
At
have
one
these.
time,
Yeah, we
They
did
were
for sure.
delicious. So I'm excited for these. Damn, that's good. Oh yeah, see the octopus in there. Damn. Little technical. Tentacle.
Tentacle porn, Gary's favorite genre.
It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. I'll tell you that right now. This is amazing. This is heaven. This is exactly heaven. Man.
Yo, look at that dish, bro. Woo! Look
All right, I gotta top you off.
at
with
that
some
nigiri.
sake.
Look at that nigiri.
Top you off with some sake on this one. I haven't got no shit.
What you about to dive into?
This is the shrimp tempura. Delicious. I love. This is one of my favorite sushis. Take a look at that cross cut. Yeah. So, I mean, this is just a beautiful spread. This is just beautiful. This is gorgeous. Anthony Bourdain would be super proud about this. I'll tell you that.
All right, so I ordered some nigiri, and this is the fatty toro. Oh no, this is actually the miso sake nigiri, and it's got the everything but the bagel seasoning on it.
It's good as hell.
I'm not even gonna dip that. This does not need to be dipped.
And that's all she wrote. The final piece. Struggling. Kanpai. Kanpai.
Good stuff.
Well, we just had Umami Sushi. It was pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah.
Really good, actually.
Fucking very good, man.
How do you feel, Gary?
I'm drunk off of fucking sushi, dude.
All right.
Look at my eyes, dude. This is not sake. This is not like.
Oh, you got the fish sweats.
That's why I'm glad these microphones have this really cool thing to like
You gotta
the
wipe-
sweat
yeah.
and the grease off my face and fuck up your mic. But no, first of all, fabulous recommendation.
It was delicious.
Your sushi snobbery is still number one. And
Okay, I was hoping.
it's top
I've
notch.
talked a lot of shit about this place. I've hyped it up a lot over the last few months. And
Yeah.
I hope it lived up to expectations.
It did. My favorite. Okay, so we had like 3 rolls. You ordered some.
I ordered nigiri.
Nigiri.
Yeah, I ordered
Okay.
hamachi. I ordered miso sake, and I ordered yellowtail.
Okay, so my favorite is actually something I saw on the menu that I've never seen before: deep fried sushi rolls. I thought, okay, this is
I'd
gonna
never
be.
seen it.
I thought gimmicky. I've never had it before. Let's try it. And it was yellowtail with cream cheese, and I think it was like some green onion and things like that. It was
the
actually,
best.
I gotta say, it was actually my
It was the highlight.
favorite.
The highlight of the meal was definitely the deep fried roll.
That
by far.
that crunch when you bite into it.
It's a game
with-
changer.
Yeah,
It's a game changer.
It was perfect. It was just spot on. It was really, really great. And me and him split the tab down the middle with a good tip, $8 tip each, $50.
Less than $50 each, and we had 2 large containers of sake as well. So it was happy hour, and we got some of the nigiri on happy hour. But I mean, really affordable for sushi. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like a meal like that, you can see the giant plate they brought out, the presentation in this clip that I'm showing you right now. But something like this in San Antonio, this would be easily $150. Easily.
And to me, the one also too, one of the craziest things about this whole experience at Umami was that old lady on a date with that young dude. Did you see that shit next to us, man? What the fuck was that, right? That looked like some fucking scandalous shit, right? Like UT professor
That might
with the
have
young.
been-
That looked a little weird.
It's summertime up here. That might have been a parent with their kid who's a student.
There was some flirtation going on. I kept my,
Well,
my,
the highlight of-
eye kept looking.
The highlight of me was when the 2 old senior citizens, old women walked in, and they walked right up to the hostess.
Yep.
And the first thing they said, "Do you serve alcohol here?"
First thing.
Which is like, absolutely. And they're like, "Okay, we'll have a seat. Table for 2, please."
And
it's priorities, you know?
Hey, but the whole time they were looking at the fucking couple next to us. When I say couple, I mean the molestation sting happening. They kept looking at it. I thought that was the most hilarious thing in my head happening, but obviously it's in my head, so we know how my head works. It's fucked up.
The 2 old ladies ordered beers, by the way.
Well, it reminded me of the 2 old ladies that were ordering beer and drinking these beers in Tokyo. When we were there, and we went to this badass restaurant where you had to take off your shoes, and like sit on the ground and stuff like that. But there was these old ladies that were just gunning down these beers, tall beers.
Beer and Japanese food is just, you have to have. I mean, it goes together. Sake or beer, one of the 2.
We were on one beer, and they were on, like, we sat down together, and I couldn't help notice how they were gunning down these beers.
They were totally laughing at us too, because we couldn't read the menu. But
we were the weak bitch boys.
Anyway,
you know. But
it felt weird taking my shoes off in a restaurant.
Well, yeah, and we're walking around, and
like,
my feet.
We gotta smell everyone's feet funk, you know?
Like my feet.
They
don't
did.
smell,
To be
but-
fair, they did put everyone's shoes in plastic bags, so to control the smell, I guess.
Well, see, the restaurant I'm gonna open is that you take off your underwear. Like, it's not your shoes. You keep those on, but you have to take off your
call
underwear.
it like free ballers, right?
Yeah. It's thick in the air. The atmosphere's great. But on that note, I fucking love. Great job on choosing this spot, even though there was a pedophile next to us. That's cool. Ignore that.
If you don't know and you're sleeping on San Marcos, Texas, Umami Sushi is legit.
Yeah.
Best sushi in San Antonio is in San Marcos.
Absolutely, man. And the place to go if you're a pedophile too. Like, I highly recommend it for the pedophiles to come on down here, check it out. Great sushi.
You don't have to worry about that, though. Don't worry about that. On that note, you've been listening to
LG's house on the road.
LG's car?
I love these Star Trek creatures. What are they called? Triples or trickles? What are triples? Whatever.
I have no idea.
Whatever. They multiply.
I didn't know you were a Trekkie.
I'm not. What's on my fucking? What the fuck's on?
I don't know, but you've got like, I think you got like umami sauce right here. Right here. See it? No. See it?
How did it get that far?
You see it? Okay, it's gone. There you go. All right. We out. Check us next time on the channel at DJLG210. You can follow Gary on Twitter or the X at Jamerican512.
No, stay away.
Hey, Twitter world.
We out. Until next time.
Peace, guys.
You have a good night. Peace. Shout out to Umami Sushi. They are not a sponsor of this show, but if they'd like to be, I am for sale. Give me a contact. Slide up in my DMs, and we can talk. You know, I'll trade for some, happy hour specials or something like that. I'm cheap. Man. I'm cheap. Thanks to Gary for entertaining me on the way to San Marcos, and thanks to Lilu, my car, for driving me there. Her name was Jean Grey, but I've changed it to Lilu because Jean Grey was it's too stale of a name. Kirkland signature. What is this called? sangria. Kirkland signature sangria. Pretty good. Appreciate you, James, jumping up in here. Yeah, Gary's definitely on something else sometimes, man. He brings the fire. He brings the energy, which I appreciate him putting up with me and showing up consistently for these shows. Up next for LG's House, we'll actually be doing a show tomorrow. What? Yes, tomorrow at 2 p.m. I will be doing another LG's House, and I will have two, not one, but two special guests. DJ X-Boy RD will return, but we will have someone on who has never been on this show before by the name of DJ Chaku. You may know this guy. He's a young DJ that's on the scene and represents for the younger generation. I'm the old man. X is an old man, and Chaku's hanging out with the young people, playing the tunes for the dance floor that I don't even know who the artists are anymore. But we'll have him on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Chaku and X-Boy RD. Also tomorrow, we will have the Sports Cave. So for those of you out there that want your sports fix, I don't really do a lot of sports on this show here, but at 8 p.m., the Sports Cave with Sam Freese, the biggest Puma, and the captain will be returning to these airwaves at 8 p.m. You can follow Sports Cave at Sports Cave Live, and it'll also be on this channel here as well. One other thing to note, if you liked the video of the full self-driving and you want to know more about full self-driving and EVs and whatnot, I have started another YouTube channel with a partner of mine, Mr. Carl Schoening. We have started a channel called EV Journey on YouTube. You can follow us at EV Journey on YouTube. And yeah, we just launched it, and you can watch more full self-driving videos. You can see how Carl bought a used Tesla online for 16 grand a few years ago, and see how that's treating him. I think he's had not really many problems at all. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there if you're interested. It's a car enthusiast channel, if you will, for EVs. And hopefully we'll have some Ionic videos on there soon as well, not just Tesla videos. Boom, boom, boom. And do some more housekeeping. Hey, looks like we've got a spammer up here in my Twitch chat. Shout out to the spammer in here. He's about to get the ban hammer. How do you ban him? All right, ban. And banned. Sorry, buddy. Twitch is just full of like spammers these days. It didn't even pop up on the screen. I got it before the system could even recognize it. So yeah, if you want to check stuff out, please follow us at EV Journey on YouTube. We'll continue tomorrow. Please give us a subscription. We're closing in on 500. I believe Gary is going to shave his chest or something when we hit 500. We're going to do something for 500. So we just crossed 400 a few days ago. So keep it coming. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your kids if they're, of age, of appropriate age for the mature stuff we talk about here, like all the nasty sex that Gary talks about. You don't want that for your young kids. But, if they're teenagers, they probably know what's going on with the internet and all. I'm LG. This has been episode 19 of LG's House, the first ever car episode. We might do more of these. It's easy content for us, Let us know what you think in the comments. Where's my outro music? There we go. Shout out to Gene Centeno for creating all the music, all my intros for all of the podcasts I've done over the last few years. Appreciate you, buddy. Y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. See you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Adios.